Oh, speaking of players that go in from time to time, we have Big D rolling up. Well, Big D and Lemmon, both of these players liking to go in. Big D oftentimes just, you know, ripping the side B. Is going to pull that out as an option.
Yeah, no, this is another very well-known matchup, I'd say, that they both know each other a good amount. They've played a decent amount for sure, being from the same region of BC here. But yeah, no, I mean, you mentioned it earlier. Both players pretty aggressive by nature, I'd argue. Joker kind of has the privilege of having two different kinds of projectiles to kind of space out Ices. Ices a bit susceptible to projectiles, just in general. But we saw just some quick damage there, 72% in the first 20 seconds. This is already looking scary. Arsene's already out. Kind of break up the fight a little bit.
All right, Big D getting some percent here. Almost burning Lemmon through this first Arsene here. Is going to get through that with minimal damage. Nana has taken a little bit of percent here. Oh, going for an air dodge read there from Big D. I like that.
But I also like the nothing option from Lemmon there. Sometimes nothing, it's like an underrated option. I think a lot of players don't recognize that it is an option for you to do absolutely nothing if you're confident that they're going to be waiting.
Yeah, it's interesting too. That's another thing that we start to see when we see these players who have played each other so much. Sometimes, you know, you get an up tilt on Ices, you wait for something, your opponent knows you're waiting, and then suddenly it's just like, oh, why are they just doing nothing out of hit stun? But it is the right call when you've got that extra layer going, right? But already Big D with such a commanding lead here in this game one.
That dash attack only hitting Popa there was such a, like, because of the hit stun, because of the big indicator that is any given Arsene hit, when you only hit one climber and it's not the right one, it can be a bit tragic. It can be such a big, bright flashing sign saying, please hit me, I'm in hit stun, or I'm in hit lag rather. So.
Yeah. Big D doing such a good job of staying under these platforms too, and Lemmon's trying to use this down gun as a way to potentially get in. Okay, forward tilt is going to take out Nana. Big D Sopo, though, definitely not to be trifled with.
Definitely, I mean, you know, the best Sopo in the world here. How do you prevent this guy from coming back? Just like that. Lemmon has been really good at canceling gun into these aerials, whether it's through shield. I mean, we saw earlier gun into fair one, into more jabs. That shield pressure is just insane. We're seeing the cancel there. To get the kill, that's the wrong climber. You're dead. Yeah.
Just press it again.
Yeah.
Lemmon
you
taking
have to
a
be
second here.
So careful when grabbing in this matchup, which, I mean, you know, Joker loves a grab. Joker gets so much off grab. But if Ice Climbers are facing away from you, you really can't throw it out all willy-nilly. It has to be so calculated. We're going to be taking some big punishes.
Yeah, Lemmon already almost to this first Arsene of his final stock here in game one. Have to see what he's able to do with it. Does put Pope or Nana off stage. Doesn't manage to do a whole lot with it though.
Yeah, Lemmon definitely doing a good job of separating the climbers, but Big D is just so good at punishing you for doing just that.
I love how Big D uses forward air as well when the Ice Climbers are synced up. It's just like, it's a move that you don't want to be anywhere near. You really don't want to shield it because it's just so safe on shield with the second climber. You really don't want to get hit by it. As I say that, Big D cleaning it up with the up smash, taking that game one.
Yeah, that up air, or sorry, that up smash just has such a big range. Such a good anti-air.
Yeah, it really reminds me of, well, two things. I mean, he used to use DDD up smash, which is basically the same angle back in Smash 4. And then it's basically reverse Mario up smash.
Yeah.
The amount of times that we saw him in Smash 4 playing Mario and just ripping those reverse up smashes, like, it does serve a very similar purpose. And we can see he's very, you know, confident in using it.
I mean, you love to see it, honestly. Having, like, Big D has so much experience from previous Smash games. And I mean, like, one thing that I think people don't always think about is the fact that, yeah, no, a lot of these characters, the tools are pretty similar. They transfer from game to game just by being what they are. Even if you're not playing the same character, a lot can transfer over. And Big D, a Brawl vet, has a lot of that under his belt.
All right, a couple of back airs, couple of gunshots there from Lemmon. Put some damage on Skull Hammer, just having so little leg here from Big D. Immediately just going for an up tilt out of that. Big D is so scary when he's under this platform too. It nullifies so many of the approaches that Lemmon really wants, and just allows Big D to set up some of those desyncs under the platform too.
And these confirms are just so terrifying from Big D. Although I will say, I really do like Lemmon's usage of grab. I mentioned it earlier, you can't grab the wrong climber. But when you're invincible, from coming down from Angel Plot, feel free because it's a free climber separation. And Ice Climbers really can't do that much about it. I do like that tool being used there. Big D's just keeping the pressure up in that kind of aggression state, as you mentioned earlier.
Yeah, Lemmon taking a deep breath there. Trying to stay composed here. Ices is such a swingy character. Sometimes it feels like you get hit once, then you get hit 5 times.
Definitely. I mean, sometimes you literally just do. Those double hits do so much damage. And those double, these desync pressure options where it's just over and over and over. So much shield pressure can be so terrifying, so deadly, like we see there.
Yeah, Big D is so good as well when he freezes somebody with the Blizzard. He's so good at covering all of the timing mix-ups for mashing out of Blizzard.
Definitely.
We saw Lemmon tried to wait a little bit longer there, but it still got covered. Okay, back air. Gonna kill Nana here. Will Big D make it back to stage? He will.
Doesn't get the bear, but gets the F tilt. That is going to be oh, never mind. I was going to say, what's going to be the jump? Interesting counter.
Yeah, I'm guessing he was expecting the side B there onto the stage. A little bit more aggressive of an option. There's the mix up here. Bear dodge again. Oh, the pivot grab.
Down throw Blizzard, okay. Okay, Big D with some interesting options here, but I like it. I think that might not have been entirely on purpose, that reverse neutral B, but nonetheless, I mean, I love that usage of down B. I love that usage of dare. Just a little surprise hit. Oh my god. So much damage coming out again. Big D, I mean, that's one thing. When you're confirmed you're this good, having a percent lead or having a stock lead is so insanely good. And we're already in game 3. Big D looking so dominant.
Yeah, it's so funny seeing combos on Joker that give him Arsene and then also take away 3/4 of the Arsene immediately just because they do so much damage. I always think about the moment where Mars was playing against MK Leo and Mars was playing Mega Man.
Yeah.
And Leo he counters something, he immediately gets Arsene and then eats a 60% Mega Man combo and just loses it immediately. And it's oh, all right. Definitely getting some shades of that. We are seeing the counter pick here from Lemmon. We're getting the Sephiroth, so a little bit better range here, a little bit more tools maybe to try and keep the climbers out and not have to play this scrappy game, but Big D doing such a good job yet again of staying under these platforms and staying close to Lemmon.
I honestly, I think, I mean, obviously this is a pretty decent matchup for Sephiroth, of course, having such a huge range, like you said, but also having that counter. Just certain tools are just feel like they're wreck counters to Icelander sometimes. But really, only if you can keep them out. Big D is so good at getting in, getting right next to you despite the range of the sword. Down smash, I like that option coverage. Going for it again.
The armor, yeah, has the wing, so it's going to have a little bit of the armor on that, on those smash attacks. Good use of that.
The Sephiroth's doing a bit better job of separating the climbers than the Joker did, which is pretty important. How do you get down, though? Joker with down gun kind of has a bit easier of a time, just with extra movement options, extra space coverage. Sephiroth doesn't really have that. The most, or the closest thing you have to that is dare, which isn't necessarily the best option, especially it's not nearly as spammable.
Okay, some good pressure there from Lemmon is going to cause Nana to not be able to recover there. But how do you kill this Sopo? You are in the corner against Sopo. It shouldn't be that scary, but it absolutely is because it's Big D.
And we're seeing that just complete weight from both players there. Big D approached and decided to do nothing. Both players kind of tried to react there, and it ended up in nothing happening. That's the second time it's happened this set, and again, it's just a testament to how many times these players have played each other. That's how patient both players are when they need to be.
Absolutely. This counter pick working out so far for Lemmon, though. Gets the scintilla on Popo there.
Oh, that pressure is so good. I think maybe shield poking Nana there, which is a bit funny.
Oh, and the down tilt. Yeah, sending at such a rough angle and killing.
Although this is the first time all set that we've seen a percent lead from Lemmon. Getting a bit of extra credit from the stock there.
I like this from Big D, throwing out a couple icicles there just to try and, like, you know, block some of that side B pressure that we're starting to see from Lemmon. And this is what happens. This is what Big D is so good at. You get one hit, and then suddenly your opponent is in the blender.
Oh, but there, can't quite catch all the way up. Sephiroth without wing doesn't have the best movement for sure, but does have those combos with the tipper. No, okay, yeah. No, so Nana's, or Popo, okay, in this case. Anyway,
yes.
Nana's path when coming back to Popo is a bit predictable. And I mean, we saw it there, right? If you know the path, you can just hit Nana, you can just do that extra damage.
That was such a good whiff punish, knowing the exact range to be out of the range of that Blizzard, but still being able to hit that down smash.
I like that option coverage, just saying, hey, you know what, back up a little bit. Give me a little bit of breathing room so I can up B here.
I like this from Lemmon, too. Just saying, you know what, I can sit at the ledge. You can't really challenge this. You don't, like, I mean, you want to icicle me? Like, I know you're looking for a kill here.
But speaking of kill, that kind of was a little bit of a missed kill opportunity there. That up B going past the ledge there, I think neither player really expecting that. Although I did love that counter that we saw a little bit earlier while Lemmon was kind of stalling at that ledge there. It's very good. If you know when your opponent's going to go in, then it's such a good tool. Although Big D has been really tricky with his approaches, and has been really good at finding some damage off of these approaches. Lemmon makes it back.
Okay, how do you get off ledge? You do not.
Okay.
Well, sometimes that's how it goes. You do not get off the ledge against this character.
Very good timing from Lemmon, saying, okay, you know what? If you're on ledge for a little bit too long, I'm going to do this really active and large and huge and killing move.
Yes. Yeah, and that's kind of what we were mentioning before, these best of fives, giving the players a little bit more space to, you know, bring out some of these characters. I like that Lemmon had the confidence to pull this out in that that 2-game down position, because it's looking a lot better already. We'll have to see what the stage pick is here. I'm guessing we're going to see something a little bit more crunched in. Yeah, the small battlefield is going to mean that it's going to have a little bit harder of a time keeping Big D out. But we'll have to see what goes on here in the game 4.
And I will say, I mean, you mentioned that that best of 5 format that we're currently in. Now we're in top 32, top 16. I mean, we saw just the last set, right? Armadillo versus Captain L. Reverse trios are definitely possible. And especially, you know, even with how dominant Big D was in that first game, especially with the character switch, it doesn't necessarily mean all that much. You can't close out the set. Although, he does have this lead.
It's interesting, too. Big D with the stage / music counterpick, picking the Persona song, with Lemmon being the, you know, the typical Joker player here. But, you know, you like the game, you like the music, it powers you up. Who's to judge?
That counter not quite hitting, but Big D forced to give up that ledge pressure there because of the side B put on by Lemmon. I like that recognition, saying, I can go, wow, actually hits it, you are dead.
Yeah, like such a good tool. Like, there's not a lot of characters that have great tools against Blizzard. Blizzard is just such a good move. It has such good priority.
Again!
A second shield break here.
Oh, yeah, nose, yeah.
Okay.
We saw Lemmon just for a second there, trying to separate the climbers long enough to get something started, but couldn't quite get it. Big D really good at just controlling that second climber. Just saying, hey, you know what? Knock it off, stop it.
All right. So much better for Lemmon here. That forward air, it hurts so bad. You get hit by the first hammer, makes a big loud noise, you take a lot of knockback, and before the hits don't even hit their ends, you're getting hit by another one. You get to eat both of those.
You know, the double hit, that spike, like, because at first you're like, ow, I got spiked, and then you're like, ow, I died from the side. It does some mental damage for sure. But both players here staying pretty composed. I'd argue that side B not quite going punished.
Nana definitely hurt on this second stock from some of that damage after the shield break. Lemmon just looking for any move to try and clip her, and will take her out here.
Good patience, but doesn't quite get any follow-up. Still in advantage, though, keeping the center stage is Lemmon, but Big D slowly taking it back. Finds his opening, but can you convert off of it? I love how patient both players are playing well in advantage. Just staying just outside of the range where they could do something threatening.
Ooh.
Spot dodge, giving Big D another chance to get back into this game. Any kind of lead that Big D could get would be absolutely massive, but the same can be said for Lemmon.
Yeah, and when Wing comes out, you know that they're thinking about the smash attacks as well with extra armor. That was a great forward air just to close out that stock. Big D fighting a little bit from behind here.
Finds the side B. This is kind of the same situation we saw earlier. Can go for something a little bit more risky if you know that timing, because they are forced to be defensive. I love that from Lemmon. And be making it back, playing so patient, but taking that space when it's given. Wow, that immediate recognition that, okay, Big D's backing off. I'm going to take the space. Now I'm in advantage because I have center stage. That's so good from Lemmon. Big D definitely not out of this, but it's looking pretty dire. Finds the up tilt, but no follow-up. Gets out there eventually.
Okay, we've got a pretty even game here. That forward throw just knocking both of the climbers away here. It's so valuable to have a throw that interrupts the second climber.
Definitely. You know, those characters like Mario, like Incineroar, etc. Having that tool is so insanely valuable.
Ooh, what a sneaky side B there. Kind of floats around before committing to it. And now Big D has the lead back.
Wing's not out. This is looking kind of scary. Gets the dash attack that sends Big D pretty far off stage. Wow!
Wow, and times it through the stage. That down air being such a strong tool to two-frame. And we've got another Game 5 on our hands.
Another Game 5. Could this be a second reverse 3-0 in a row? I don't want to jinx it, but that matchup knowledge was amazing. Amazingly executed there from Lemmon. Knows that Big D loves hugging the side of the stage and goes for the second climber in particular. Very good stuff. Big D has some thinking to do. Potentially a character swap. But to what, though?
I think he stays icy. Yeah.
Okay.
Sometimes he drags his cursor around on the character select
Okay.
screen. I haven't seen him play anything that's not ices in a very long time.
Yeah, me neither.
It's so scary now if you're Big D, though. You were up 2 games. You haven't managed to take a game off of the Sephiroth. Last game you got shield broken twice. So you don't want to be shielding. You don't want to be getting hit by things. You haven't been able to deal with the Sephiroth on ledge either very well. Yeah, we'll have to see how this Game 5 goes.
So far, both players still just kind of playing that same, just out of Sephiroth short range, kind of neutral. Because of how fast Ice Climber's side B is, it really is not too bad to be right outside that range. Almost another shield poke, but not quite.
Yeah, and Sephiroth, you know, shield breaks are regularly scary, but with some of the tools that Sephiroth has, you can kill, you know, at 0, at 10%, depending on where you are on the stage. So those shield breaks being extra scary coming from this villain of a character.
Definitely. Oh, this is getting scary. Both players kind of rolling a bit more than previously. I think both players a bit nervous. I mean, it is a Game 5 situation, of course, and it's so even so far. Goes for the counter. I actually love that, just the option coverage. Big D not ready for it. Couldn't quite convert, but gets the back air to punish that neutral down smash. That has been so beneficial for Lemmon earlier in the set.
I like this a lot from Big D. I feel like he's slowed down a little bit. He hasn't been pressing as many buttons. He knows that, you know, Sephiroth has some slower moves, some things that he can actually whiff punish, and it feels like that's what he's focusing on here in this Game 5.
I really like it. And I mean, I feel like Lemmon is kind of recognizing that he's going for a bit more aggressive moves now. Wow, snipes out separates the climbers, gets the one, gets the up air. Doesn't quite kill though. You have to get rid of this stock really soon. We've seen what Big D can do with just one. We've seen what he can do with just one, especially with a lead. Down smash the wrong way, that's unlucky.
Okay.
Big D staying so patient.
Yeah, just holding on.
Options. Wow,
that
didn't hit.
grab. Okay, a little bit scared there. Doesn't want to get hit by the forward tilt. Doesn't want to get two-framed. But now you've got both of the friends back here, both the climbers ready. Oh, Nana kind of getting stuck on that platform.
Big D setting up this ledge pressure. It's so good, pulling out the jump there, gets the up tilt, but can't
Very
convert
good.
off of it. Lemmon staying alive through everything, slowly finding his way in, but the up air is going to take it off the top here. It is the last stock for Lemmon. Big D with a very healthy lead going into the end of this game 5.
Yeah, Big D does not spend very much time not being underneath one of these platforms as well. Kind of just darts out, goes for one opening, and then is like, you know what, I'm going to go back underneath this platform where I'm a little bit more safe.
And Lemmon, this kind of patient game plan that we've been seeing the whole set, at least from the Sephiroth, has not been working out so far. So far, Big D opting not to be aggressive, knowing that Lemmon is just going to, you know, just kind of stay in the corner here. He doesn't have to approach. He has such a large lead, really, that any chip damage Big D can get is huge because it's racking up.
Ooh, the parry into the dash attack, too, for Big D. Showing that frame advantage that he has. Lemmon, though. It looked like he was getting something started there. Is still looking for these down smashes, but Big D using a lot less Blizzard here. Actually, as I say that, going for Blizzard and having it be the thing that ends up clearing off the set. Very smart from Big D, though, understanding that the option that Lemmon was going for to stop the Blizzards were those down smashes. And after seeing Lemmon whiff a down smash, do you really think he's going to go for one immediately again?
Exactly.
Now is my time to, you know, go for this this Blizzard, and it paid off for him. So great job to Big D closing out that set, not getting reverse 3-0'd.
And I will say, I mean, you mentioned, right, hey, you know, Lemmon's probably not going to do another more aggressive option, you know, immediately after doing down smash. I really like how Lemmon kind of adapted to that by doing counter directly after these laggy options. But then Big D adapted to that later in the set by delaying his back airs, his actual true punishes, until Lemmon does first the first move, then the counter. Just really good adaptation throughout the set. And I mean, that's why I love Game 5s.
Yeah, that was an incredible set.
That was an incredible set.
Awesome.
Right.
I think you're getting called for Smash 4.
It sounds like it, which I'm excited to play. So
We'll enjoy. I'll be up there shortly, I'm sure.
Thank you so much. I hope you have a good time commentating out versus somebody. That's exciting.
Ooh. Okay, enjoy Smash 4. It was a pleasure. Thank you.
Thank you. It was definitely a pleasure.
Awesome. So we'll have to see who we've got coming up here next.